In the heart of Nigeria, amidst the dry winds and bustling streets of Minna, there lived a young girl named Amarachi. Born into a poor family in a small village in Enugu state, Amarachi carried with her a heart full of dreams and a mind brimming with curiosity. Though her parents could barely afford to put food on the table, they believed in the power of education and sold their only piece of land to send her to the Federal University of Technology, Minna, a place Amarachi had only read about in books. When she first arrived on campus, the reality of her situation became painfully clear. Her peers wore bright, fashionable clothes, carried the latest gadgets, and gathered at popular eateries on campus. Amarachi, in contrast, owned just 2 faded dresses and a pair of old sandals that threatened to give way with every step. She could barely afford to eat twice a day. Most times, a simple gari and groundnut served as her breakfast and dinner. Her situation did not go unnoticed. Many of her coursemates whispered behind her back, some boldly mocking her during class breaks. "Look at her! Still wearing that same dress from orientation day. She probably doesn't even have a smartphone. How does she expect to survive in a tech school?" Each jeer was a dagger to Amarachi's heart. Alone in her tiny hostel room at night, she cried silently, wondering if she truly belonged there. Yet, amidst the tears, a small voice whispered within her, "You are more than their words. You are here to change your story." That voice became her driving force. Amarachi was exceptionally intelligent. In her first year, she quickly grasped the core concepts of engineering and computer science. Her hunger for knowledge was insatiable, not just for her courses, but for anything that could improve her life. While others partied, she frequented the university's old library and computer lab, often staying until the lights flickered off. One fateful afternoon, while helping a kind lecturer organize books, Amarachi stumbled upon a dusty old programming manual. It felt as though the universe had handed her a key. Though she had never written a single line of code, the idea of creating something from nothing fascinated her. She borrowed the book and devoured its contents, page by page. With no personal computer of her own, Amarachi spent countless hours in the public lab, coding through the night. She practiced endlessly, teaching herself Python, HTML, and JavaScript through free online courses accessed during the university's off-peak internet hours. As months turned into years, her skills flourished. In her third year, she built a simple e-commerce website for a local tailor, earning her first-ever payment, 10,000 Nigerian nairas. It was more money than she had ever held. But it wasn't just about the money, it was proof that she could build things of value. Driven by this small victory, Amarachi began freelancing online, taking on projects from international clients. With every job, her confidence grew. She used her earnings to buy a second-hand laptop and a smartphone, tools that opened even more doors. By the time she graduated, Amarachi was no longer the poor girl with 2 dresses. She had become a self-taught software developer with a portfolio of clients and projects. But Amarachi wasn't done. She wanted to help others like herself. At 24, Amarachi founded CodeBloom Technologies, a tech startup focused on developing educational software and providing coding bootcamps for underprivileged youth in Nigeria. Her company quickly gained traction, partnering with NGOs and government agencies. One rainy afternoon, as she prepared to deliver a keynote speech at a major tech conference in Lagos, Amarachi received an email that made her pause. It was from one of her former coursemates, a girl who had often led the mocking chorus years ago. "Hi Amarachi, I saw your interview on Channels TV. I'm really proud of what you've achieved. I'm currently looking for a job in tech and would love to work at CodeBloom if there are any openings." Amarachi smiled, not with bitterness, but with quiet triumph. When she finally walked onto that stage, dressed in a sleek suit and confident smile, she told her story, every painful, humbling, and inspiring part of it. The audience listened, spellbound, as she concluded. "Never let anyone's laughter define your worth. Use it as fuel. You have everything you need inside you to build the life you dream of." Today, CodeBloom Technologies employs over 150 people, many of them from humble beginnings. Amarachi mentors young girls across Nigeria, reminding them that it isn't what you wear or where you come from that determines your future. It's what you choose to learn, to build, and to become. And sometimes, the very ones who once laughed at your dreams may one day line up at your door, asking for a chance to be part of the vision they never believed in.